All right, today we're going to dive into something called FluencyPath. It's a tool designed to help English learners get over that final hurdle and really truly master the language. Let's check it out. So let me ask you something. Does this sound familiar? You can watch hours of English movies, you can follow podcasts, no problem. But then the moment comes when you actually have to speak, and you just freeze. It's such a common and honestly a super frustrating feeling. Well, that feeling, it's got a name. It's called the intermediate plateau. And it's that exact point where it feels like you're stuck. You understand so much, but your own speaking and writing skills have just completely hit a wall. So what's really going on here? Why do we get stuck? Well, it all comes down to this huge difference between passive learning, just watching and listening, and active production, which is actually speaking, writing, and creating with the language yourself. That gap right there, between consuming and creating, that's where so many of us get stuck. So, you see, the solution isn't just to binge watch more English content. The real secret is to build a solid, reliable bridge that connects the language you understand with the language you can actually produce with confidence. So how exactly does FluencyPath build that bridge? It all comes down to this really clever 4-step cycle they call the guided feedback loop. It goes input, then output, then feedback, and finally, tracking. Let's break down how each part works. Okay, so first up is input. You start off by jumping into these curated listening paths, videos and podcasts that are chosen specifically for your level. So you're absorbing new vocabulary and grammar in a way that feels totally natural. Next, and this is absolutely the crucial part, you immediately move to output. You take everything you just learned and you start using it yourself in these speaking and writing labs. You're not just a listener anymore. You're actively creating and using the language. But here's the thing, right? Just practicing into the void doesn't really work. How do you know if you're making mistakes or if you're on the right track? That's where the third step comes in. And honestly, this is a total game changer. This is where FluencyPath gives you your own personal AI coach. And think of this as way more than just a spell check. It provides objective, detailed feedback on your speaking level, it dives deep into grammar corrections, and it even analyzes your tone. It gives you a crystal clear path on what you need to do to improve. Okay, so you're practicing, you're getting amazing feedback, that's great. But let's be real. How do you stay motivated day after day? How can you be sure that all this hard work is actually paying off? And that brings us to the final piece of the puzzle, tracking. The proficiency dashboard basically takes all your hard work and makes it visual, so you can literally see a picture of your growth over time. See, your proficiency level isn't some fixed score. It's what they call a real-time level, and it gets updated with every single activity you finish. That means every time you practice, you get to see that progress happen right before your eyes. And this is just brilliant for staying motivated. You can build up those daily practice streaks, which we all know is so powerful for building habits, and you can watch your fluency score climb. It turns the grind of learning into this super rewarding daily ritual. So, when you put it all together, what's the big idea here? It's really about this. FluencyPath is designed to do one thing: transform you from a passive learner into an active, confident master of the language. It's a simple loop, but it delivers really powerful results.